In the glittering yet treacherous world of reality television, where alliances form and shatter in the blink of an eye, few moments capture the raw essence of betrayal and forgiveness quite like the recent reunion between singer Paloma Faith and comedian Alan Carr. Their story, born from the high-stakes drama of the BBC's Celebrity Traitors series, has captivated audiences with its blend of humor, heartache, and heartfelt reconciliation. What began as a shocking murder, on screen, Alan's hand delivering the fatal touch of a faux poison lily to Paloma's unsuspecting face, has evolved into a testament to the enduring power of friendship, even when tested by the cutthroat mechanics of a game show. The Celebrity Traitors, a star-studded spin on the wildly popular Dutch format, thrust a cadre of British celebrities into a lavish manner, where they navigated the dual roles of faithfuls and traitors. Alan Carr, the quick-witted comedian known for his flamboyant personality and unapologetic candor, emerged as an unlikely victor in the inaugural Celebrity edition. At 49, with a career spanning stand-up specials, chat shows, and even a stint as a radio host, Alan's charm had always been his superpower. Yet, in this game of deception, that charm took a darker turn. Early on, he made the audacious decision to eliminate Paloma Faith, the 44-year-old soulful songstress whose powerhouse vocals and unfiltered authenticity have made her a staple in the music industry. Pregnant at the time and radiating a mix of vulnerability and strength, Paloma was an early favorite among viewers, her elimination sending shockwaves through the fanbase. The murder itself was a masterstroke of dramatic irony. Alan, under the cover of night, approached Paloma and gently touched her face with the pollen-laden lily, a gesture that mimicked affection but sealed her fate in the game's lore. For Paloma, who was navigating not just the show's intrigue but also the hormonal whirlwind of her pregnancy, the betrayal stung deeply. Social media erupted with hashtags like #JusticeForPaloma and #AlanTheTraitor, as fans dissected every glance and whisper from the episodes. Paloma's fury was palpable in post-elimination interviews, where she described feeling gutted by the act from someone she considered a friend. Their pre-show camaraderie, mutual podcast appearances, shared laughs at industry events, made the twist all the more poignant. It wasn't just a game move, it felt personal, a knife twisted in the back of trust. But reality TV, for all its manufactured tension, often mirrors life's messier truths. Conflicts arise, wounds fester, and yet, healing is possible. This was vividly on display in a behind-the-scenes clip from the spin-off series Uncloaked, hosted by the ever-charismatic Ed Gamble. Filmed in the afterglow of the finale, the segment captured Alan and Paloma in a moment of raw vulnerability. As the camera rolled, Alan enveloped Paloma in a bear hug, his lanky frame contrasting her petite, bump-adorned silhouette. "Stop worrying. See, we are friends," he exclaimed, his voice a mix of reassurance and that signature Alan mischief. Paloma, her eyes softening, nodded with a tentative smile. "It's all fine," she replied before Alan sealed the sentiment with a playful declaration, "We love each other." This embrace wasn't scripted fluff. It was the culmination of genuine introspection. Earlier in the Uncloaked episode, Alan bared his soul to Ed Gamble, admitting the guilt that had gnawed at him since that fateful night. "The thing is, when I killed Paloma, I felt sick inside," he confessed, his usual effervescence giving way to sincerity. He elaborated on the twist's cruelty. The intimate act of touching her face, a gesture laden with false tenderness, felt like a violation of their bond. "You've got to remember, it was such a cruel twist to touch someone's face. Now you're the only one. I mean, if I touched any of these other faces, I'd be sent to HR." The quip elicited laughs from the audience, but Alan's eyes betrayed the weight of his words. He painted a picture of their friendship, years of mutual admiration, with him as a longtime fan of her music, from the soul-stirring ballads of Only Love Can Hurt Like This, to her recent explorations into motherhood and activism. Paloma, seated in the audience, became the focal point of Alan's remorse. When Ed prompted him to address her directly, Alan didn't hesitate. "I'm so sorry." "You know I am," he said, his voice cracking slightly. Then, true to form, he pivoted to humor, "And I want to tell everyone that I'm the father of her child." We had a make-up hug and one thing led to another. The studio erupted in laughter, a release valve for the tension. Paloma, ever the quick-witted counterpart, fired back, "I have been known to turn people. And it was an enjoyable experience for both of us, I hope." The banter diffused the awkwardness, transforming potential awkwardness into a shared inside joke. Yet beneath the levity lay deeper emotions. Paloma seized the moment to affirm her forgiveness, tying it to the very fabric of the show. "Observing tonight and going through my whole plethora of hormonal emotions, I feel that the reason that Alan won was because we all love him so much, she shared, her voice thick with sincerity. And I love you so much, and I'm so happy that you won because it was bloody worth it then. She acknowledged the viewers' hesitation to vote for him, not out of strategy but affection. Most people didn't vote for you because they're like, how can we vote someone so lovable? It was a profound nod to Alan's innate likability, the same quality that propelled him to victory despite the odds. The exchange peaked in an emotional crescendo. You hurt me and I loved you, Paloma admitted, her words echoing the title of her iconic hit. Alan, seizing the cue, interjected with a lyrical callback. Only love can hurt like that though. Laughter rippled through the room, but Paloma's follow-up underscored the resolution. I just think that he won it because everyone loves him and the nation loves him, and I'm just really happy that he won. In that instant, the feud, fueled by speculation and social media frenzy, dissolved into mutual celebration. The reconciliation didn't end there. Post-filming, Paloma amplified the humor on her Instagram stories, turning the paternity gag into a full-blown skit. Filming her blossoming bump against a softly lit backdrop, she teased, "So everyone, it's important that I reveal who the father of the baby is that's in there, and what the name will be also." Enter Alan, bounding into frame with exaggerated enthusiasm, cradling her belly like a proud co-parent. "Oh beautiful," he cooed as Paloma confirmed with mock solemnity, "It's our child. A love child." Giggles ensued as Alan proposed naming the baby Claudia, a cheeky nod to the show's host, Claudia Winkleman. Paloma, smirking at the camera, countered, "I think it's going to be called Alan." The clip, light-hearted and laced with affection, went viral, racking up millions of views and comments praising their chemistry.